Good evening, guys. So let us start. As it is day one, I think we'll not have any doubt. So everything is about understanding what is Tableau. So let me. So someone raised the hand. Guys, any doubts? Because I haven't started anything, right? If you have any doubts, please ask me about the course or about anything. Anything that comes to your mind about Tableau, just ask me. First of all, tell me one thing, guys. Am I audible? Or am I talking to myself? Okay, I'm audible. Yes. So how many of you registered at Tripod Analytics? So to access this content, let me open so that you can see what is it I'm talking about. So let me share my screen one more time. Here. How many of you registered at tripodanalytics.com here? This one. Are you able to access this first 2 weeks folder? Everyone. Whoever registered at tripodanalytics.com, you need to access these folders. You will get content in folders. So the first one is theoretical videos. Guys, please mute yourself. If you have any doubts, unmute yourself. But if you don't have any doubts, please mute yourself. Why? Because your video will be of like the quality will be not that much. So first of all, from where we will start our discussion. So yesterday you had some idea about what is Tableau and what are the job opportunities and all that stuff. Rajeshwar has given you some understanding, right? Now I'm not talking anything about that. I'm truly talking about the subject. So what is that? First, where our journey starts. So everything is mentioned here in the scenarios. Scenario by scenario we will discuss so that you will get the basic understanding. Okay. So what is this week one scenario will consist of? Week one scenarios will consist of the details about how to download the Tableau, what are the versions and what are the changes that happens in your Tableau and what is the data source and how to connect to the data source, what are the types and what are the basic views that we build. All this content we will learn in this week one and week two. Okay. So first of all, where our journey starts. Our journey starts. Give me 1 minute. One second, guys. So I'm switching. So let me start recording this session so that it will be available for you. Why it is not happening? Okay. I think it will happen in a while. So where our journey starts? Our journey starts from something called Tableau. So about Tableau, you know something. Yes. So you here. ఇప్పుడు కాదు నాన్న, ఇప్పుడు కాదు. So first, before talking about anything, you need to understand some basics. What is the basics? What are the products that Tableau is offering? So this video is readily available under this week 1 folder that I have shown you, right? So when you get the content, when you get the access to your raipatanalytics.com, here you are able to see this, right? First 2 weeks. Under that, every detail has been given about tab. First is website tour, how to use the website. And the second one is how to download the Tableau desktop. And the third this video is all about Tableau products. Why I need to know Tableau products? First of all, it is a image that just I'm giving you a glimpse. So why I need to know about the Tableau products means which are free version of the Tableau, which are freely available, and which are the paid versions of the Tableau products. That understanding you need to have. So Tableau is offering these many products, out of which few are free, few are paid. So what are free? This Tableau Prep, Tableau Desktop, Tableau Server, Tableau Online. These 4 are free. Here even Tableau Mobile is available, but for that you need to have Tableau Server. So whatever the content that you access in server, that can be opened in mobile. Other than that, this Tableau Public and Tableau Reader. These 2 are the free versions, free products that are offered by Tableau. Other than that, all these are the paid products by Tableau. Why I need all these products? For example, let us understand. See, I'll give you a glimpse of this. Tableau Prep is your data preparation tool. If you want to prepare your data, if you want to, before bringing your data into Tableau, if you need a staging area, if you want to prepare your data, you want to aggregate something, you want to apply some filters, all these can be done at Tableau Prep level. So this is some sort of ETL, but few limitations are there. So not complete ETL you can prepare your data. Then once you prepare your data, generally Tableau Prep is not mandatory for all the companies. So very few persons will work on Tableau Prep and Tableau Desktop at a time. So here, after that, Tableau Desktop will come. What is this Tableau Desktop? So this is a guide for our Tableau developers. This is where you will do the all the development work will be done in the Tableau Desktop. Once the development is done, here you will publish your hello. We need it. So this is Tableau Desktop. So here you will develop the report and you will publish the content to Tableau Server. So once you publish, this Tableau Server is also a paid version where this setup or every arrangement will be in your on-premise setup will be, you will be having, and you will publish all your content to your server. There you will apply some row level securities or the defining the permissions. With that, the end user will access the content that is related to him. This is the web version. Now here, what is again Tableau Online is also there. Tableau Online means Tableau on cloud. So whatever the content that you are having, either you can publish it to server or to the online. So what is the difference between these two? Here, Tableau Server, this setup should be maintained by you. You need to have a server admin. You need to take care of everything, clustering, all the things you need to do here by your hands. Here, when you take Tableau Online account, everything will be taken care by Tableau. You just need to publish your content. You just define your securities. You just give the permissions to the user who wants the access for it. Now, what is Tableau Public? Tableau Public is a free version of Tableau where you can connect to your data. You can design your dashboards, whatever that you want. But here, there are few limitations between Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. If I can say you that theoretically, you might not understand this now. I'll show you when I'm talking about that topic. I'll show you what are the differences between Tableau Public and Tableau Desktop. Why it is a free version, all the things I'll explain you in that. So what is Tableau Mobile? Whatever the content that you published on the Tableau server, if you want to access that on your mobile, then install a Tableau mobile app and give your credentials, then you can access the same content on mobile. What is Tableau Reader? Tableau Reader is, for example, you are one user that you want to see the report. I am the one who has developed the report. Then you don't have your Tableau server credentials or you don't have your Tableau server to access the content, then you can share your Tableau workbook. There is something called Tableau workbook. I'll show you. So here you can share your Tableau workbook. Then if you have your Tableau reader, you don't need to have your Tableau desktop installed to open that workbook. Tableau reader will help you to open the workbook, whatever that I have shared with you. What is the difference between this Tableau desktop and Tableau reader? Tableau desktop is a paid version, paid product. Tableau reader is a free. Here, very few options will be available. Only you can access the dashboard that I have shared with you. So this is a basic glimpse about all the products that Tableau is offering. Everyone clear, guys? Now, first of all, when you want to develop any report, what is that you are looking for? You need to have your Tableau desktop. So how to download your Tableau desktop? Here, if you search for so Tableau, here if you search for Tableau desktop download, here it will gives you the option to desktop download. Now give your credentials and click on this sign in. Then here it is available here. You're able to see, right? Download free trial. Why it is saying this download free trial? Because Tableau is offering you this desktop product only for a 14 days trial period. Then after that, what is that I need to do to work on Tableau? As of now, you will learn Tableau. That means for practice purposes also you need Tableau, right? So for that, your Tableau public will help you. So even after 14 days also, if you want to have your Tableau desktop into your machine, then the other way or the workaround that we call is Tableau student license. So here, whoever is your cousins or some of your friends or someone who are your neighbors who are going to college who cross the age of 16, they might be having their ID cards, right? Just bring that ID cards and produce one Tableau student license, free student license. Then Tableau gives you a key for this Tableau desktop product. Once you enter your key here, something you called here, there is some product manage product keys. You are able to see, right? This with this manage product keys, you can. One second, guys. With this manage product keys, you can see, you can enter that product key here and that will be valid for 1 year. And the key that you produced by using the student license can be used across 2 machines. So you can use for yourself and you can share it with others also to one other machine also. It will be valid for 1 year, guys. If you are unable to find any student license, if you are unable to produce this student license, fine, guys. Here you will have your Tableau public. So once you download your Tableau public, how that will be shown onto your machine, here you are able to see, right? This icon you are able to see, right? This is called the Tableau icon, guys. These are all Tableau icons. Then why I'm having these many icons? I'm talking about only one Tableau, right? Then why I'm having these many icons on my desktop? Here, if you can read out the names, it is something called Tableau 2021.3. What are these? I'll explain you. If you read out this, Tableau 2021.4, Tableau 2022.1, Tableau Public 2022.1. So here, these are the different versions of Tableau that it is offering. Then what is the present version? Then when you download here, obviously you will get the latest version into your machine. So what is my latest version? How to understand that? What is my latest version? Before understanding the latest version, when you download any Tableau desktop into your machine, the immediate change that you need to observe is, under your documents folder will be there, right, in your machine. Under that, one folder will be created like this, My Tableau repository. When you open My Tableau repository, here some folders are there. Some subfolders are there. where you are having the information about some data here or some details here. What is that? You will understand when the scenarios will come. As of now, just look at the subfolders that you are having. Now here, what is this? I'm having here preferences, something else is I'm having here, right? So what is this? How it can be useful? You will understand once you get some expertise on Tableau. Okay. So the immediate change that you will observe is this My Tableau repository. Then how to open Tableau? Just go to this and just here also you can explore Tableau, or else just search for Tableau. Okay, just search for Tableau. Now here Tableau is opening. So Tableau is opening here. Now what is this? Now I'm closing something without explaining you anything, right? So what are these pop-ups? You will understand later, guys. I'll give you every detail about that. Now, when I'm opening this Tableau, some page got opened. This page is called landing page. Tableau landing page. Now here, what is the version that I'm having on my machine, guys? Here, you're able to see, right? Tableau 2021.3, Tableau 2021.4. So, very recently, latest week, I downloaded Tableau 2022.1 also. But just now, I double-clicked on Tableau. I don't know anything. I just double-clicked on Tableau. Immediately, this page got opened. Now, what is this page? I'll explain you guys. But if you come to the right-hand side, rightmost corner, what is that you are getting? Tableau 2022.2 is available now. Why Tableau releases versions? Of course, any software, why they release versions? Because some new updations or new additions to the prior versions is there, then they'll release a new version, right? So right from 2013, where Tableau introduced its first successful version, Tableau version 7. So I started working on Tableau from Tableau version 7. So from there onwards, for each of its development, Tableau started like Tableau 7, Tableau 8, Tableau 8.2, Tableau 8.3, Tableau 9, Tableau 9.1. After that, Tableau 10, Tableau 10.5. After that, it stopped giving the versions in the name of 7, 8, 9, 10, 10.5 like that. With each of the years that you are having, okay, with each of the years that you are having. For example, in 2022, they are giving you the update. So here that year will come along with the version number. So like the Tableau start, why it is coming suddenly? Tableau started giving you the versions here. Now, what is this page is called? This page is called landing page. So before talking about landing page, so let us look at the scenarios that we are having. So any doubts till now, guys? So what is the first scenario that I'm having? Download Tableau 2020.3 version. Present version is Tableau 2022.1. So why I'm asking you the prior version? See here, as per the learning purpose, immediately when I'm asking you to download Tableau 2022.1, immediately within 2 minutes or for example here, let me go to this. I am downloading this 2022.1. So for example, here I'm downloading the latest version, guys. So when I'm trying to download latest version, so immediately Tableau start giving it. It takes hardly 2 or 3 minutes and you will get your Tableau desktop ready into your machine and you will start working on the latest version. Guys, please, can you please mute? But in your projects, when you work in real time, it is not that much easy to shift from one version to another version, guys. So here in my present company, still now you are having 2022, but the version that we are using in the present company is 2020.3. Okay. We are way back from the versions that are available here now. Guys, anyone talking? Guys, please, guys. Why? Because I can't come here every time. If you don't have any questions, please mute yourself. Okay. Why? Because, okay. So immediately you can't jump to the latest version and you will start working in your company. No, guys. You will have your version preferences. You will use that version until some time. Why? Because in real times, when you're working in your company, shifting from one version to another version is not an easy task, guys. You need to update all your workbooks to the latest version. You need to publish all the content again into your latest. Why? Because whatever the version that you are having, the same server version, either higher or the same version should be available on the server. So again, you need to publish, for example, if you are taking Tableau 2022.2, so then all your content should be in Tableau 2022.2 at the desktop end, as well as when you are publishing your server version should also be Tableau 2022.2. So you need to update every workbook to that version. So it is not that much easy task, guys. Okay, so that is why. But why I'm asking you, because if you are keeping 3 or 4 years experience, obviously you are not working on Tableau 2022.2. Right? You might be working on Tableau 2018, 2019. So you need to know what it was in Tableau 2018 and what are the changes that happened. So as and when the scenarios will come, I'll show you what are the changes, guys. But you also try to download earlier versions, at least 1 or 2. Tableau 2020.4 download. So here you go this, then here you can download your Tableau desktop 2020.4 or 2020.2 like that. So mention your version and download. Why? Because here you need to know what is your version, from which version you are working. In the interview, if they are asking which version presently you are using, means immediately you can't say 2022.1. So might be you need to stuck at 2020 or 2019 like that. Why? Because immediately companies will never shift to the latest versions. Okay, they will observe, they will see if huge modifications are there. If only minor changes are there, then they'll never shift to the latest versions offered by Tableau. Okay, and now what is the next scenario that I'm talking about? So download Tableau public into your machine. So how to download Tableau public into your machine? And here, when you are asking for Tableau public download, here I'm asking for Tableau public download. So download now. If I open this, so download the app. So what is the version I'm already having here? Tableau 2022.1 I'm already having in my machine. So now if I go to this, I'm downloading this app. So when I'm downloading this Tableau public, here I need to give the credentials, all this. So when I click on download the app, the latest version, what is the latest version, guys? Tableau 2022.2, right? So that will be added. Then like Tableau desktop also, we will maintain different versions of Tableau public. No, guys. In Tableau public, whatever is your latest version, until you download Tableau 2022.2, Tableau 2022.1 is your latest version into your machine. When you download Tableau 2022.2, then this 2022.1 will be replaced with 2022.2. It is not that you will have one copy of 2022.1, 2022.2. No, only one Tableau public will be available. But different versions of Tableau desktop. This is possible. This is not possible. Tableau is not offering you different versions of Tableau public. That you got it clear? Now, So here, create a sample Tableau. So what is it? This landing page is first basically divided into connect, open, and discover. So what is this connect here? What is your data source? Where your data source is in? So if the data is in a flat file, then the connectivity has been provided by Tableau here. But if your data in companies, when you are working on real times, obviously your data is present in the server. So from here you can connect to your servers. So Tableau is providing native connectivity to these many data sources. If your server where your data is available, if that is not listed here, then here you can take the help of JDBC and ODBC connectivity, with which you can connect to your data and you can pull your data. So if it is a flat file, then it is coming here. If it is a server, then from here you can connect it. What are these saved data sources? These are the data sources that are listed, whatever that is saved. Here under documents, I told you that you will be having my Tableau repository. So when my Tableau repository is there, under that one folder is called data sources. If you can see, Tableau is providing you. And one more doubt we can get, right? As I'm downloading 3 versions of Tableau desktop, am I having 3 Tableau repositories? No, guys. You will have one Tableau repository. With each of it, when you are downloading, it will be getting your sample data, guys. So here Tableau is giving us some sample superstore data that will be added to each of the version that you are getting. You will get subfolders under data sources like this you will get. Okay. Now, whatever the data sources that you are having here, that data sources will be coming under. So whatever that you listed here, that will be coming under this listed data sources. Now, what is this Tableau server? Why here they are providing connectivity to Tableau server? So here you need to understand, might be confusing for you in the starting, but you will understand later in later classes, guys. So these days, what is that it is happening that where the data is present, that server connectivity might not be feasible for you, or you don't know what is the type of data source and the connectivity, all these things you might not be aware about. And even Tableau is, data is flowing from more than one data source. These days, data is everywhere. Huge volumes of data is flowing from different data sources. So from different data sources, you might not have the knowledge about all the data sources that are present on the earth, right? So what that companies are doing, they are pulling the data with the help of the data source guy. Obviously, when they are having some data source, means on that some data source guy is working, right? So they are pulling the data and they are publishing the data to Tableau server. Obviously, every company will have Tableau server. They are publishing the data sources to Tableau server. From the Tableau server, you will download your version. You will download your Tableau desktop, Tableau data source, and you will work on that Tableau desktop and you will publish that to the Tableau server once again. Okay. So that is how it will work here. Okay, well, so what is this connectivity? You will understand this. So this is about the connect page, guys. Then what is this open page? Open page is the list of the workbooks or the views that I have developed recently in Tableau. So all this will be listed here. From that, whichever is the you want, whenever you open your report, that should be listed here. If you want to be prioritize something here from the list of available views, then here you are able to see this pinned message, right? If you pin this to your workbook, then here obviously that will be listed here, and all the unpinned, that means they are not that much important or prioritized in your list. Any which ways you can open, guys. Even this open will also help you, but the listing will happen here. It is not that only this listed can be open. Okay, now what is this space? This space is given for Tableau samples to understand what is that it is possible through Tableau, what Tableau can achieve, what Tableau can offer us. So to understand the functionality or the capabilities of Tableau, here you can see some sample workbooks and what is the functionality Tableau is offering, all that you can explore here. Now, the right hand side space is for the discover. So what is this discover page? How this will help us? This will help us in a manner like you don't know anything about Tableau. So to get some basic understanding about Tableau, Tableau is giving you some 2-minute, 3-minute videos, guys. So those 2-minute, 3-minute videos are given here, and those can be it is not that much lengthy, guys. In total, it will be some 30 to 40-minute videos. You can watch these videos to get some basic understanding about Tableau and the resources. So whatever the resources that you are looking for at the Tableau end. For example, here this Tableau community, if they are having any latest blueprints or they are releasing any white papers, and if you want to have any Tableau prep into your machine. So what is this Tableau community forum? As yesterday Rajesh explained, right? So if you have any query, you are unable to solve a Tableau, and there is one platform where you can post your query on the Tableau community. There are so many people that are working on Tableau. They're ready to help us. Might not be that immediately you will get, if you are posting immediately within 1 minute, you can't expect the solution, but they are respond as quickly as possible, guys. Immediately within 1 hour. Sometimes you will get answer within 1 hour, within 1 day also. Okay. So, but Tableau community forum is very active forum, guys. Trust me. Start your question in Tableau community forum like, what is Tableau? Start from the basic. If someone is ready to give the answer for your question. Okay, and if any update, latest version is available, then Tableau is giving you the details about this. So this is about landing page. Then, as I shown you about the scenario, what is that you want to do? You want to connect to a text file that you have. So you want to connect to a text file from Tableau. Then where I will start my journey of connecting to the data sources. Here, for example, where your data is present. What is your data source? So might be if your data source is present in your, for example, Excel. I'm clicking on this Excel. As I said you, when you download your My Tableau repository, Tableau gives you the data sources. And with that, you are using this. So in that, you are having this sample superstore. When I click on, this is my data source, I'm selecting this, I'm clicking on this open. Immediately, where you will be redirected to? This page is called data source page. What is data source page? Here, you will do whatever the modifications that you want to do to your data source. First of all, where is my data source? I have connected to the sample superstore, right? In that, I'm having these tables. These are called named ranges. So these are the tables that I'm having. For example, again, I want to go back to the landing page. This page is called what? This page is called the data source page. Again, if I want to go back to the landing page, how can I go back to the landing page? Here you're able to see some icon of Tableau, right? So if you click on this icon, again, you can shuffle between or toggle between the landing page and the data source page. Now here I am at the data source page. So these are the list of the tables that are available under this data source. What is this data source? I have connected to a flat file. So in this data source, it is having these 3 tables. Now, what is it when you have connected? For suppose when you have connected, even I'll show you how to connect to a server, but not immediately. Later I'll show you. So when you are connecting to a server or when you are connecting to a flat file, so what is the difference that you will find here? You know, here if you are connecting to any server, here one more level will come. That means here you need to select your schema where your data is present. Once you select your schema, then from the schema, all the list of the tables that are available under that schema will be listed here. So when you are getting your list of tables, from that list of tables, you need to, which tables you need to use to perform something here on the data source page. What we will perform on data source page, you will understand this, because here if you can see the scenarios, all these scenarios is about the data source page only. So you will understand what is that you can do on a data source page. Okay, but here when you have connected to your data, now if you can observe, this entire right hand side is empty, guys. This entire right hand side is empty. Now I am pulling. So who will gives you this data, to which tables you want to connect to, and what is that you need to do here? So every detail will be provided by your server admin guy, guys. So might be data source admin guy. So he will gives you the data. Why? Because you are not the person who created these tables. You are the person who are using these tables. So then what is the primary key and what is the joining conditions? All these details will be provided that person. They are not giving me. Don't hesitate to ask. Don't think that as if I ask, they'll think like I don't know anything. No, guys, this is not that case, guys. Every credential can be provided by the persons who are responsible for that. Why? Because you are not the data source guy. So you will not have your data details about your data. And once you select your schema, once you got your tables, then which table I want to use here? Select that table and drag it to this empty space. When you drag it to the empty space here, so this is the table that I use, orders. So immediately something got enabled, guys. Immediately something got enabled. I press Ctrl Z, guys. So I have undo the things that I have done now. So again, I'm coming from, so now nothing is there on this right hand side. When I'm dragging, immediately that separation is coming here. There is some UI separation, and when you are having this space is called a canvas space. This is called Tableau canvas, where you will pull your tables. And if you want to perform any joins, here is the place where you will perform your joins. Okay, like this, you just drag your table and here is the place where you perform your joins. Okay. And even if you want to, there is some one concept called relationships, guys. So about that relationships, you will understand later. Why we are not discussing these topics today means, first of all, you need to be comfortable with your Tableau interface. Then you can understand some concepts like what is this joins and what is the difference between join and relationship. All these things to get some understanding. First, you need to have some basic understanding about Tableau. That is why, even though in your business, in your job, the first day, when you join in any company, the first day you might work on your Tableau joins or relationships. But while learning, this joins and relationships is somewhere it will come after 40th day or 42nd day. So it will not happen immediately. Okay. Now here, so how we will perform joins? Here you will get this, open this. Here, this is how you perform joins. Okay, I'm removing this, guys. Then how to perform, what is the relationship? Then when you drag your table, you are able to see this noodle sort of thing, right? So this is what you have defined your relationship. So what is the difference between join and relationship? That we'll see later. Now, here some options got enabled. What are these options? About these options also, let us talk about tomorrow. As of now, let us understanding this page to some extent. How we will understand? With the scenarios we will understand. So what is the scenario? Create a sample text file and connect to Tableau. That you can do, right? So connect to Excel data source, connect to sample superstore data present in Tableau repository. You can do this. Now here, the next scenario I'm solving here, try to split order ID column using split and custom split. For example, here, when I go to this place, here, what is this and all, you will understand later, guys. And one more thing, guys. And one more thing also I want to mention here. Prior to 2021.3, I'm mentioning the version also. Prior to 2021.3, this UI, this interface is a bit different, guys. To understand what is that, just download the prior versions, guys. You will understand. Okay. Now here, when I'm clicking on this collapse or expand, even if you watch these recorded videos, I think you can find that, the difference. So might be Tableau. So try to watch these data source page, part 1, part 2, part 3. You can understand the prior versions, guys. Okay, if you are unable to download, at least try to watch these videos. Okay, now here, so when you have connected to your data source, this is the data that is coming from your data source, right? So what is my scenario that I need to perform at data source page? If you go to the scenario, here they're saying, try to split order ID column using split and custom split. So when the data is coming from your data source, there is one column called, see here in the orders table, in total 21 fields are there. Sorry?
Hello. I have one question. What is the difference between data source filter and insect filter?
I haven't discussed about this. I'll discuss about this tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll not touch this today, guys. Because some 30-minute explanation needed for this and this. If I give that explanation today, like that is not that much feasible on day one, guys. Okay. Let us go step by step. Don't worry. I'll explain you everything clearly.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Now here, why here there's how many number of columns that I'm getting from this table? That data is coming here. 21 fields means 21 columns of data I'm getting of. In total, I am getting 9,994 rows of data I'm getting here. Okay, so here first 100 rows I am looking at that data as a sample, guys. If you want to see, if you want to increase the number, here you can enter the number, here you can increase the numbers. Okay, now what is the requirement? They are saying that from the data source, when you are getting your data, you are getting one column called order ID. In that order ID, the data is coming like something, abbreviation is coming, hyphen. So something they are thinking, considering it as year, some year is coming, hyphen, some number is coming. So at the Tableau end, I don't require this abbreviation or this year data. I just need this number to perform something at the Tableau end. I just need only purely this order ID number. Then how to get that number here? There are many ways, guys, that you will learn later, but immediately at the data source end, where you want to have some modifications or changes here, this is your column, right? Now, when you hover on any of the column where you want to look at the options of that column, then when you hover on that, here you will get this drop down column. When you go to this drop down, here, if you can see, you will understand every option, guys, don't worry. Here you are able to see one option called split. Before applying split, how many fields you are having in your orders table? 21 fields. That means 21 columns data you are having in the orders table. When I click on this split, then what is that you are getting? Immediately, what is that you are getting, guys? 24 fields. That means something happened here. I'm unable to understand what is that something. Now, if you can see this, whatever the fields that you are having in the starting, all are coming like this. There is no equal to before anything here. But if I go to the end of these fields, I got 3 new fields got added. Equal to ABC, equal to hash, equal to hash. So what are these? So these are the generated fields or the calculated fields that got because of the split that you have applied. Okay. Then how it splitted the data based on the delimiters. What is meant by the delimiter? Whatever the data separation is there in your data, based on the data separation. Here, what is the data separation? Here I'm having in between the data, I'm having hyphens, right? With that hyphen, Tableau understood that this is a delimiter, and with that it separated the values here. That is why you are getting 3 columns. From that, which column you are looking for? Are you looking for this CA and 2018, 2020 column? These first 2 columns you don't require, right? So then you can delete these columns that you have created here. Okay, so this is one way. Now here I'm pressing Control Z, guys. I'm pressing Control Z. Control Z means I'm undoing the things what I have done now. Now see again it got back to 21. One more point is to 2020 point. The option that I mentioned. Oh, sorry. Give me 1 minute. Is my net is stable? I have connected to mobile data only. Is my voice audible now perfectly? Loud and clear?
Not ma'am. Not yet, ma'am.
Not yet?
No, ma'am. No, it's breaking.
Now it is breaking. Still it is breaking.
No, ma'am. Now it is perfect. We have very lag in screen.
I have very lag in screen. Arre,
Yes, yes.
I'm
Your
sorry.
voice is okay, but the screen is very lagging.
Then it is a difficult thing to understand. What is that I'm doing?
850.
So now in your screen, what is that you are looking? Is my explanation coming fluently? Like, is there any latency between my voice and my screen?
Now it's okay, ma'am. Now it is okay, ma'am. Now it is okay.
Now it is okay, right? So now here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is that I'm talking about? Now here, I'm talking about, still my screen is sharing. Guys, stop me then and there, guys. Why? Because I'm not looking at the messages, right? So I might not know that you are raising some complaint here. Please stop me then and there by unmuting yourself. Please help me with that. Now here,
Sure, ma'am.
yeah, thanks, ma'am. So what is that I'm telling you here? Prior to version 2021.3, I mentioned you two changes. So what is that? Here, some UI changes are there, right? So along with that, earlier, prior to 2021.3, when I have applied the split here, immediately next to your order ID that are created here. But from later versions of 2021.3, what is that it is happening when I'm applying split? It is forcefully going to the end. And here it is creating the three new columns. But prior to that version, immediately next to the column where you have applied split, there you used to get the three columns. That is also one change that you need to remember. So again, I'm pressing Ctrl Z, guys. But here, when I'm using this split, how many columns of data you're getting? Three separate columns, right? But are you looking for these three columns here for your requirement? No. Your requirement is something only you are looking for this order ID. So when you are looking only for this order ID, this split might not help you. Here, there is one more option called custom split. Can't I do split? Of course, you can do split. As I said, delete the first two ones as you don't require that data about these two ones. You can use only the third column that is created there. But rather, you can use custom split where it gives you the option to select which data part you want from this order ID column, and only that data can be brought here. So what is meant by that? For example, I selected custom split, but then here Tableau is asking you what is the data separator? What is the separator that you are having in between your data? That is hyphen. When I'm splitting this, you want your split to happen for first one column or for last one column. If it is all means by default, here this number will be disabled. Am I looking for first one column where the abbreviations are coming? No, I'm not looking for this, right? I'm looking for this number. How can I get this number? From the last, if I can get one column of this data, then obviously you want one column or two columns or three columns. How many number of columns you want? I want only one column, right? So I'm giving one column. When I click on OK, now immediately it turned out to be 22 fields. And here you are getting your required one column. Again, I'm pressing Ctrl Z, guys. Why I pressed Ctrl Z? Again, I'm going to order ID. Again, I'm going to this custom split. Again, here I'm giving you the separator. Again, I'm taking this from last, I'm giving the number as 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know the data is, I know that the data is not available for 4 columns. The separation is happening between 3 set of values here, but still somehow I have given it as 4. Now I'm going to the end. Now I have gone to the end. Now here, if you can see, of course, you're having only data for 4, right? 3 columns, right? But as you ask for 4, even though the data is not present, only null or blank field will be created like this. So whichever way you want, you just create in that way. Okay, either using split or custom split. Only this ways I can separate the data? No, there are many other ways. We'll see that in string calculations. Okay, now I'm talking about the next scenario, guys. What happens when you change the data types of the columns and how do they behave for each data type change? So what is that they're asking? Here, I'm having one column. I'm having all these columns. From where I'm getting all these columns? From this orders table, I'm getting all these columns. So if you go to the columns of this data, when I'm hovering on that, for each of the column that I'm getting here, some indication is coming here. You're able to see this, right? Some hash, some ABC, some calendar. Even if you come like this, some globe symbol. So what are these? Based on the data that you are having under your column, Tableau is assigning the data types, which data your column is holding. That indication is coming here. ABC means that column is holding string data. Alphanumerics are handled in that column. If you are getting hash means those are purely numerics, numbers. If you are getting any calendar symbol like this means obviously it is consisting the dates. If you are getting your globe symbol means Tableau has that intelligence to understand what is a geographical information that you are having in your data. In your data set, if you are having any geographical information, then Tableau has the intelligence that you are having geographical information and it will automatically assign the globe symbol to the data that you are getting. Okay, then. So later also I'll show you some other data types. Data type means here you are getting ABC, right? If you write a Boolean condition for true or false, there you will get true or false. So what is that all? And that you will understand when calculations are introduced to you. As of now, let us understand the basics. What is a data type in Tableau? So here with this, I can understand that this column is consisting of the what do you call string data. Alphanumerics are handled in this column. Then what is it they're asking us to do? They're asking us to do what happens when you change the data type. They're asking us to change the data type of the column from one data type to another data type. So let us do that. For example, this is purely a string data. I'm clicking on, when you want to change the data type, what is that you need to do? Just click on this ABC, right? Here, by default, what is the data type Tableau has assigned? And if you want to change it to anything else, now here I'm changing it to number. Then immediately what Tableau will gives you, Tableau will gives you the null. Why? Because there is no such numerics to replace the data that you're holding under this column here. Is it the same when I change the numerics from string data? For example, here I'm having sales where I'm getting this hash. Here, if I click on this hash, that is, it consists of numbers with the decimals. So number decimal, number whole is there. As of now, the assigned data type is number decimal. Now, from this number decimal, if I change this to string, will Tableau allows it? Yes, obviously Tableau is allowing, and you are unable to find, everything is looking same, right? So even now, earlier, I'm pressing Control Z, guys. When I'm having it as hash, when I'm having it as purely numbers, you are having the same. When I'm converting this as a ABC, still you are having the same numbers. Then what is the difference? I should observe here. What is that it happens in Tableau? Behavioral. See, here behavioral changes you can't understand or you can't predict here. How Tableau behaves once you change the data type from one data type to another data type, that you can't understand here. I will show you either today or tomorrow. I will show you how the data will change. Okay, how the behavior, sorry, not the data, guys, how the behavior will change. I'll show you tomorrow. Even if you want to have some clarity before about anything, you're able to see these recorded videos, right? Whether you watch the recorded, all these recorded videos or not, okay, that is up to you guys. As because for week one, as to make you comfortable, I'll explain you each and every detail. But if you come to this week one videos, under that you are able to see some two videos, right? What are the two videos? 7, dimensions and measures. 8, discrete versus continuous. Why do you need to watch these two videos? Because in Tableau, the first and foremost understanding you need to have is about the dimensions and measures, when to convert a dimension to measure, when to convert a discrete to continuous, continuous to discrete. Might be the terminology is not that much familiar to you today, but you will understand that, guys. Even watch these two videos, even if you don't understand any single bit of it, then fine. But please watch these two videos. Okay, so that is a mandatory thing, guys. For tomorrow, you'll ask, right, what are the videos you need to watch? If you have time, please watch these data source page videos. If you have time, watch these videos. Even if you don't have time, get time out of your busy schedule and watch these two videos. Okay, that is a mandatory thing, guys. Okay, why? Because you should come along with me. Why? Because see, it is already 29th of August, right? By mid of October, if you need to keep your resume, then you should come along with me. See, once today you are listening to something, if you practice today itself, it will take hardly 15 to 20 minutes, guys. If the same scenarios you will practice tomorrow, it will take half an hour. If you practice after 3 days, it will take you 2 hours, guys. Everything will be gone from your temporary memory, that ROM thing, right? Even that happens in our brain also. Okay, so come along with me. Now here, what is the next scenario? So how it will change and what is the behavior? You might not understand the behavior now itself, guys. So to make you understand that, I will either today or tomorrow you will understand the behavior, guys. But as of now, what is that I have done? I have changed the string to the number and number to the string. When I'm converted string to a number, I got nulls. But when I converted a number to a string, I got the same numbers here. Okay. Now let us come to the other data type that I'm having. Now, what is the data type? Other data type I'm having? I am having dates, guys. From this date, I am guys, please be here for 2 minutes, guys. This explanation is very much important. From these dates, what is that I'm doing? I am converting this date to a number. What is that you are getting, guys? You are getting some numbers, guys. These are called Julian numbers. How these numbers will be calculated in the back end, guys, might be for you in the front end. It is looking like a number. It is looking like a date to you. But here dates are some special numbers. So what are that called? Julian numbers. How these will be assigned? Considering January 1st, 1900. Which date? January 1st, 1900 as 0. For each progressive day that is happening from there onwards, it will add 1 to the prior day. For example, today the Julian date might be 44,734. For example, I don't know even what is today's Julian number. We will see that in date calculations, guys. Don't worry about anything. For example, today's Julian number. Why you need today's Julian number? For example, based on the dates that you are able to see, right? Here it is 11th of August 2020. 11th August 2020 will be, when you convert it to numbers, you are getting as 44,143. What is this 44,143? Right from January 1st, 1900, in between this 11th August, there are 44,143 days are passed. 11th August 2020 will be 44,143rd day from when? from January 1st, 1900. Everyone clear?
Ma'am, if it is before January 1st, 1900, it will be minus, ma'am, or
So
will it be-
those can't be handled in Tableau. You will get nulls. Okay. Tableau will handle all the dates right from January 1st, 1900.
So any data if we get which is before 1900, it will be null only.
Yeah, obviously 1900s, before 1900s, Tableau will not hold the data, guys.
Like for example, if I am having a population projection from first century, so until 1900, we can't.
So that data can't be handled by Tableau.
Okay.
Okay. Now here, so about these Julian numbers and all, we will have much details in future classes, guys. As of now, you understood this point, right? So now here, what is that I have done? I changed from date to number. Can't I, from date to string, can I change it? Yes, I can change it. I'm changing from date to string. But I'm not finding any difference, guys, here. I'm unable to find any difference. Visually, you might not find any difference, but behavioral changes will be there. So what are these behavioral changes? I'm using some big word, but what is that? You will understand in tomorrow's session, right? Don't worry. So what is meant by behavioral change? I'll show you tomorrow detail. Okay. Now, observe the change in the icons for different data types. Just now we have observed when it is hash, it is number, when it is ABC, it is alphanumeric, when it is globe. So all these things you got it, right? Now try to change the aliases of segment with first 4-letter abbreviations. This is my net is fluctuating or what? No, right? I'm good, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, right? Yeah. Okay. What is the next scenario I'm discussing? The next scenario is I'm talking about try to change the aliasing of segment with first 4-letter abbreviation. So what is that here? If I go to this first 4-letter abbreviation, sorry, not here. Why I'm coming here? So here they are saying that there is one column called segment. Under that segment here, if you go to the options, there is something I'm able to observe, rename and alias. What is the difference between rename and aliasing? Rename is something that you will be using to change the name of the column. If you go to the options here, aliasing is what then? Aliasing is something when you want to change the name of your dimensional field members. Dimensional field members means under that segment, what is that it is offering? The sample superstore is offering its business under these 3 segments: consumer, corporate, and home office. So for these 3 names, if you want to do aliasing, then click on this. Then you will get the option to alias. Now here, consumer, what? And for this home office, I'm taking it as home. So here, even though the segments that Superstore is offering is 3, but if you observe this, for all the rows of the data, for all the 10,000 rows of the data, for example, here it is 9,999 odd, right? I'm rounding it off to 10,000. For all the 10,000 rows of data that I'm having, this segment is getting repeated, right? That means, are you having your 10,000 segments? No, right? Your 3 segments are getting repeated to each of the row that it is produced. One order ID is produced means they're purchasing. So how data will be coming, guys? When someone placed one order. So you are offering, for example, you are going to one DMart or something, and you are doing some transactions and you are purchasing something. In Amazon, you are purchasing something. So you will purchase first in one segment, you will purchase clothes. All of a sudden, in another segment, you will purchase some furniture. So that will fall under one segment, and this furniture will fall under that another segment, right? So for each of the transactions that you are doing here, that segment data should be here, right? So that is what That is how data is getting written. It is not that you will have 10,000 rows of. So when I'm clicking on aliasing,
Your voice is not clear.
my voice is not clear again. I'm నెట్ రావట్లేదు ఒకసారి చూడమన్నాను. Guys, check now my voice. If I'm not good with my voice, please let me know now. Okay. Now here.
Now I will hear.
Now it is okay, right? So now here, when you are doing the aliasing means in how many segments you are offering the business and that you are aliasing. Here, when you are changing wherever consumer is there, that consumer is coming in this and it is, and you are aliasing this. If you go to, now I alias these names, right? Now, if you go to this, some settings sort of button here, you are able to see, right? When you click on this, here, you are able to see some options, right? So what are these options? If you want to sort these fields, the columns that you are getting, that option is here. But I'm talking about this option, guys. This tick mark is coming for the show aliases. When I again unselect this, what is the data I'm able to see here? That underlying data with no aliasing that I have performed here. If you want to see the aliases, click on that. Here it is showing the alias. If you want to see the underlying data, now unselect this show alias. Only to all the, and one more question, guys, to all the dimensional field members, do you need to give aliasing? No, guys. To whichever field member, if you want to change, might be some inside real time, some there might be some situations where you need to alias to some part of the data, then aliasing can be done. Not on all the dimensional field members, only to some of it can also be done. Now the next scenario is, yes, ma'am. Try to hide order ID field and again unhide it. Sorry.
So alias is nothing but fill and replace in Excel option like that.
Fill and find and replace.
Yes.
Some sort of. But here the replace term is used in another context. So that replaced. Yeah, it is to some extent.
Is this beneficial during
yeah, where we will use this aliasing, I'll show you. That is what here everything is theoretical, guys. As of today, it is day 1, right? So whatever that I'm explaining here, again the same concepts will come in different contexts, guys. So where we will use aliasing, how we will use that, I'll show you in the future classes. Okay.
We can do data cleaning here, data source page. Hello.
Sorry.
Can we do data cleaning in this data source page?
So that data cleaning is not that much suggestible or feasible here. You can do to some extent, but data, if you are looking at data cleaning, then Tableau Prep is the best option to clean your data, to bring your perfect data onto Tableau.
Tableau Prep.
Yeah, Tableau Prep. Okay, so some videos there. I'm so sorry.
We're not getting to.
Now am I clear?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what. To conclude this, to talk about this. Yes.
I have one question.
Yes.
Data cleaning is done by the Tableau developer or data analyst?
So that is truly, to be frank, in real times, we never touch about data cleaning, guys. Why? Because data cleaning is something in every company these days. We have the position like data engineers, if you can have heard about this name. So they are taking care of all the data. They'll give us that. So whether you are bringing data from your OLAPs, all the data cleaning, data arrangement, or even if some transformation should happen in data, everything will be taken care by that data engineer guys. Even data source, that admin will be there.
But I
right?
think they are using the Alteryx and other tools, right?
Alteryx data, that is what Alteryx and Tableau prep and Informatica tail, and there are many. So, but all the features that one complete ETL is offering, that those many options might not be available in Tableau prep, but to some extent Tableau prep will help us to prepare the data.
Okay, ma'am, just one more question here.
Yes.
I just wanted to ask you, like here, 100 rows are mentioned. Maximum, how many rows we can show here?
So here, that is up to you.
There is no any limit.
So there is limit means here, what is that you want to see here? Just enter the number. For example, 1 lakh or so. Generally, we don't use this option, guys. In real times, when you are having your data here, every time you will get this update now options. Generally, we will use that. There is no limit. You just enter your 1 lakh rows. Here you will get. But generally, as a sample, every time you are loading, right? That is why generally we will take 10,000 rows or 1,000 rows of data.
Yeah. So generally here at the present, it will show the 1,000 rows maximum, right?
Yeah. But in the starting, by default, it will show 100 rows at any given point of time.
Got it. And then in the left side, we have one column, that column name is row ID, right? Row ID is coming in the blue hash and the other major values are coming in the green, right? So what is the difference? Row ID is also is numeric value.
Where you are getting this green?
Yeah, row ID in the left side.
Okay, that is what. Okay, this one. So that is what to have some understanding. So this is too early to talk.
Color. These are the measures, right?
No. Yes, these are measures. But tell me one thing. So this explanation I should not do today, but one basic point I'll discuss. These are the sales that Tableau is in when I'm running my business. For example, Sample Superstore is mine. I'm running my business. Sorry. So these are the sales that I got. With each order, some order ID is produced. With each order, I got this much sale. These are all the values. Now here, I'm adding all these sales. I'm adding all these sales. Is that a meaningful output? I can add all the sales, right? To know what is the total sale I'm getting on Sample Superstore. Yes. I'm coming back to row ID. It is a number. I know purely row IDs are numbers, but I'm adding all the row IDs.
Why it is coming in the dimension? That is my question only.
That is what. To understand this, day one is not at all suitable to give you some explanation about that. Even if you don't understand anything, watch 7 and 8 videos. With time passing on, like for 1 week, you will get some basic idea. For 2 weeks, you will get some more basic ideas. So every time, guys, it is not about what you are performing at Tableau. It is about how Tableau is working. What is the functionality? What is that I need to achieve something? Everything you will understand, guys. Don't confuse yourself with so many questions. I'll make everything clear. Okay. So why it is in blue color? Why the behavior is dimensional? To understand some basics about it, watch these 7 and 8 videos. Okay. Don't forget to watch these 2 videos, guys. Rest of them, whether you are watching or not, that is up to you. But 7 and 8 is a mandatory thing. Okay. Now here. So I'm discussing something here. Okay. I want to hide this. So for example, here, this row ID, it got produced when I'm having my data in this table. But here at the Tableau end, I don't have any requirement for this row ID. Might be in real times, you will not get your data something like this, guys. Very much well-prepared data, you will not get it. With each of the table that you are dragging in, you will have many key columns. Key columns you will be having, or ID columns you will be having, which is of no use for you in Tableau to develop any report. Those are not required at the Tableau. Then what is that you will do? Here, I go to this option here. I'm clicking on this hide. When I click on this hide, I'm asking this from this table, I just need only this much data. Only the required amount of data will flow into Tableau. Okay, so why I'm hiding this? Because that column is not required for me to perform anything at the Tableau end. Okay, again, if you want to unhide which you have hidden now, go to the show hidden fields. Show hidden fields here. When you go to the show hidden fields, now here you're able to see it. One second. When you click on the show hidden fields, now here it is showing, but still it is showing in the grayed out mode. Again, to bring it back to normal, click on this unhide. So generally, in real time, we will hide the columns that we are having from the data set. Okay, now try to change the alias that is completed. Try to create an extract. About this extract and live, let us talk about tomorrow, guys. We will not touch this extract and live where you are having these options. These are these two options, right? About this part, let us have a fresh session tomorrow. Where do you see?
Okay.
Where do you see when you want to know remote field name? What is this remote field name? For example, till this point, I just kept something in this collapse. If I click on this expand, I am getting some window or some data here. What is this data? This is talking about the metadata of this table. What is meant by metadata? Metadata will always talk about the data about data. That means under this table, you are having some numeric field, you are having some what you call string data, you are having some date data. So this is the name, this is the table, this is the remote field name. What is meant by this field name and remote field name? For example, here, order ID, right? So here I'm going to this order ID at the Tableau and I'm renaming it to IDs of orders. I renamed this for my purpose. I have renamed it to IDs of orders. Where the name is changing here, under this field name column, if you observe, whatever the name that I have changed here, that is coming here under the field name. But the name, this remote field name, let me drag it to some extent. Now, this remote field name is not changing. Why this is not changing? Because this remote field name is the name that you are getting from your data source. When you are getting your table from your data source, what is the name at the data source? And that name you are getting here. What is this name? This name is the name that you have changed at the Tableau end. So why we need all these questions means, because sometimes if you are giving any exam in, for example, 3 or 4 years experience means these days, all the companies are keeping some exams, guys. There they are asking you some with minute details. When you will understand this minute details, if you are expertise in Tableau, then only you will understand these points. Okay. How to toggle between Tableau landing page and data source page? That you know. Here you can toggle between Tableau landing page and data source page.
So sorry to interrupt you, ma'am. Can
Yes.
you just repeat the last point you told me the difference you have changed? Order ID and row ID?
Yes, yes. So, yeah, that is what. Here, this is the name that I have given at the Tableau. This point you are clear? I renamed this column.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
what is the name? Earlier, when I haven't renamed this column, I'm having the same name on both this field name and remote field name. So what is this remote field name? This remote field name is something that you are getting your data. When you are getting your data from your data source, at the data source, for example, your data source is Oracle. From this Oracle, you are getting this orders table. When you are getting your orders table from Oracle, the name at the Oracle end is order ID. That order ID name I changed at the Tableau and to IDs of orders.
Okay.
So that is what remote field name is all about. So when you click on this, prior to the version 2021.3, you will not have this metadata space like this. It is a bit different, guys. So to understand that, just download the prior versions, guys. Even watch this.
Name is whatever we are going to rename, that is coming in the remote field name.
No, that is coming in the field name.
Field name, okay.
That is remote field name is this name, which will never be changed.
Original name.
Yeah, the original name. This is the alias name, the duplicated name or the name that we change. Okay. Now, how to toggle between Tableau landing page and data. So how to change the data types in the data type page, that you know, do the aliasing for the region dimension, change central to north. I think you can do this, guys, with the knowledge that we gained today. So in this, there is one column called region. Under that, there is some data called central region. Instead of central, now all of a sudden they want to show it as north. So rest of them are coming fine. Only with they are having the problem with central, guys. The underlying data is central, whereas here in terms we can call it as, you want to mimic it as north. So that is where you are changing this aliasing name. Okay, you just do this. Hide the customer ID column. I think you can also do this. Rename the data source name in the Tableau canvas space. Here, if you can observe, here I'm getting the name, right? So why I need to change the name? Because here in real times, you will not have only one single data source that is present here. For example, this page will come tomorrow, guys. Here everything will be listed here, right? So when you are connecting to the same data source for different reasons or for different data sets, might be the name will be confusing for you. That is why every time try to rename your data source here. So if you want to rename,
we can directly we can do that.
Here, you just tell me by tomorrow.
Yeah,
here there are.
We can do that. Just right click and rename. That's it.
No, that is what. Here the discussion. This discussion we will have later. At this page, the discussion is later. As of now, I'm talking at the data source page. Okay, here if you want to rename, this is the space that is available for you. Why? Because there are many. Let me talk about the next scenario. Then you will understand. Export the orders table data set in CSV. So here in real times, there are many cases where the end user will expect the underlying data. They'll ask you, for example, so what is this report building and all that, you'll understand tomorrow. As of now, I'm showing you like this, guys. So tomorrow, so you have developed this report, you have presented to the end user, and end user is asking, to get this data, what is the underlying data that you have used? Can you give it to me in the Excel or in CSV? Why they'll ask you? Because here the data will be present in more than one tables. You might be define your relationships. You might be using your joins. You might be adding some filters. After all that required changes that you have done, your final data set is prepared. Right? Now they want that data to be taken into. There are many cases, guys. At different places, you can take your data. Right from the first place that I'm showing you here is from this data. Here you can change your data. Once you are onto your sheets, and from here also you can take the data. Now here you can able to see, right? View data. From here also you can take all the data and you can export all the data to CSV. There are many places where you can take all the data, but our journey starts from here. So when go to data, here export data to CSV, orders table, then it got saved under this CSV file. Okay. So this is about this. Now change the row ID data type to string. That you can do that. So let us talk about this live and extract tomorrow, guys. So can we discuss some scenarios? Or shall we stop it today? So I think for today it is enough, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, let us continue this basics. Let us talk about this for the first half an hour.
Can we get the recording of today's session?
Yes. Are you registered at, let me help you with something here. Are you registered at raipatanalytics.com? Everyone.
Yeah.
Why? Because never ever depend on for recordings, never ever depend on anyone, guys. Just log in onto your ripatanalytics.com with your account, guys.
Okay.
Just here, 1 second, guys. Password. When you log in here you will be coming to, so this is another thing. Now here you are able to see, right? Guys, cross check once. You might be having access to this folder. Tableau free live sessions, August 22 evening batch. Everyone is having access to this folder. If you click on that, you are able to see, right? This yesterday session happened. That is why here, actually I missed yesterday's session. That is why recording is not available as of now. But here, if you can see, the live session is happening now. Now directly you can click on this join class, guys. No need to either you use this link, this for first 1 week, either you use this link, this yesterday Rajeshwar has given you, right? For first 1 week, this will be available, or else don't wait for anyone. Just register at ripatanalytics.com. You will be having access to which folder? Just now I've shown you. To which folder you will have the access? Tableau free live sessions, August 2022 evening batch. Now here you will get the indication also, one ongoing live class. Click on this. Now come to this. Yesterday session is this. Now presently the session is happening. Now here click on this join class. Directly you can join this session, guys. No need to wait for any link. Even after 1 week also, once you enroll, directly you will getting access to all the folders where you will be having all these details. Then once you got the access, directly you will join from the web browser. Okay, so whatever the content, and I asked you to watch that 7 and 8 videos. Where those 7 and 8 videos are available, you are having access to one more folder like this. Guys, once you register at ripatanalytics.com, even if you are not getting any folders like this folder and this folder, recorded videos of first week, 2 weeks, and this live sessions, right? So if you are not getting access, then please ping Bindu. She can gives you that access, guys. Okay, now go to this first 2 weeks, and here everything is present step by step. Now here, as of now, you don't require anything from week 2. Go to week 1. Under that, here, whichever video you want to watch, just click on that video. That video is available here. Just watch this video. Okay, now if you want to solve the scenarios, once you watch all these videos, if you want to solve the scenarios, then here week 1, if you click on week 1 scenarios, then you can access the scenarios that I discussed just now. Below to these week 1 scenarios, these 2 data sets are present here, guys. So when you download your Tableau public, for example, you are not having your Tableau desktop and you are downloading Tableau public. In Tableau public, you might not be getting your Tableau data set, guys. Just download this data set to use that. Okay?
Okay.
Clear, guys? Everyone, register at ripatanalytics.com. Directly you can access this content.
Ma'am, I have just one quick question.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, are we providing training for the ETL tools as well?
No ETL tool as of now.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
some videos about Tableau prep. So as I said, some recorded videos are there about Tableau prep. So that we will provide.
Is there any chance we can directly learn from you and Rajeshwar sir? Tableau prep?
Actually, Tableau prep, we know Tableau prep, but to make you understand, expert is required. So one expert is there because his schedule is always and always busy. He is not available. If he is available now, he'll come and he'll give you so many insights about Tableau prep, guys. That is for sure. He's very much expert in Tableau prep. On a daily basis, he will work on Tableau prep. When it comes to Tableau desktop, he doesn't know much about Tableau desktop, but Tableau prep, he's the expert. So let us see if he's available. We'll have, hardly 6 or 7 sessions are enough for you to understand about Tableau prep.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, we are interested. Too much interested in Tableau prep. Actually, I'm already working in Tableau desktop.
Okay, yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, so Tableau prep, even if you know Tableau desktop, that recorded videos that are available, right? That will help you a lot, guys. Why? Because very
Okay.
detailed videos are available. Okay. Yes, any other doubts, guys? So this is how
Are you providing SQL training also?
SQL, see, to some extent, the recorded videos are available, guys. Still, some videos needs to be added here because now here, even you are able to see, right? Free SQL training. So even if you want access to this folder also, please ping Bindu, guys. Bindu can help you to give you access for this folder also.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Any other doubts, guys?
Just one quick question. So once I log in into your create account in this website, right?
Yes.
Where I need to click to access these folders? It's there.
No,
on
what
homepage?
is that it is showing when once you log in?
Actually, I'm trying to accessing it to mobile, right? So it's like
No, no.
it's not focusing.
No, go to this My Courses. Once you log My Courses, click on My Courses.
Yeah, got it, got it. I am there now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sure.
Ma'am, tomorrow's session, we have to complete until 8th video, ma'am.
Tomorrow's session, not till 8th, but if you have time, for first 1 week, I'll make you understand everything, guys. But one thing is 7 and 8 videos are must to watch. So for tomorrow's session, if not tomorrow, at least try to complete by day after tomorrow, guys. 7 and 8 videos are must, guys.
Ma'am, excuse me.
No, not in
Hello.
SQL. Not in SQL. You are having access to this first 2 weeks. Do you have access to this? Guys, check your in your account, check whether you are able to access this first 2 weeks content. In that first 2 weeks, try to watch 7 and 8 videos under first week 1. Okay.
One sure question regarding that version update. If you log in with our credentials and we do some Tableau presentation and the version update will.
Sorry. Please stop. Now your voice is not clear. Can you be little bit closer to your mic? Your voice, so much disturbance is coming along with your voice. Hello? So much.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes, tell me, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
What is the prerequisite for Tableau installation, ma'am?
No prerequisite. If your laptop is your don't use age-old laptops, guys. So if your laptop is for some 7 or 8-year-old, so even in that also it will work, but try to have some latest laptops in your hand. So
I have Windows 10 corporate version, so I cannot able to install Tableau over there. So that's the reason I'm asking you.
So why mine is also Tableau 10.
It is some corporate version, I think. No, yes, he is using corporate version, that's why maybe some restriction from.
Okay, if limitation is from company end, then we can't do anything. If that is in the restricted list, then we can't do anything. But in personal machines, so Tableau 10 is very much feasible.
And whether we need to install SQL before tab or something.
As of now, don't touch anything about SQL, guys. Just download Tableau desktop. That's it. You will get your data. If you don't get your data, if you are using Tableau public for your practice purpose, then so what is Tableau public? I'll make you understand much more detail in tomorrow's session, guys. But as of now, if installing Tableau public and Tableau public is not giving you data, then download the data from under week 1, you are able to see, right, all these videos below to the scenarios you are having. Even you need to have global superstore. Where we will use global superstore, I'll explain you. Next week we will use global superstore, not in this week. Okay, but you need this global superstore. Okay, guys, everyone clear?
Yes.
Okay, if you are good, if we are even, then we'll meet tomorrow again at the same time, guys.
Okay, thank you.